stone. The Bible says without hesitation, when God gives Abraham the command, he just says, okay, God, here am I, I'm going to obey. And Abraham learned to trust God without arguing with him. Now, some of us, we can't even trust ourselves without arguing. But then, can you imagine God telling you to do something and you're going back and forth and you're trying to figure out the logic? This is not a season of logic. This is a season of being able to walk by faith and not by sight. The Bible said that the just shall live by faith. Are you living by faith or are you living by your intellect? Are you living by faith or are you living by your paycheck? Are you living by faith or are you trusting in your employer to provide?
Come on now, we're talking good.
The Bible says, he tells him that. He goes, and listen, this is critical, this is critical, this is critical. He gets to a certain part of his journey. He tells the people that's walking with him, he say, stay here. He say, stay here, and we're going to go up and worship. Watch this. There's a certain level of worship in your life. There is a certain place in your life where you can't afford to take everybody. Sometimes we try to take everybody with us. We want everybody to go with us. We want everybody to grow with us. But there is a certain level in our prayer life. There's a certain level in our worship that everybody cannot be privy to. And so you have to be able to discern. You can be able to tell him, stay here. I got to go up a little bit more. I'm almost done. The Bible says they stay there. And as they're there, they're going up to him, they're going to worship. And then Isaac looks. His dad then gave him the wood. He said, wait. Dad, I see the wood. I see the fire. But what we sacrificing? Because I don't see no sacrifice. Can you imagine? Now you trust your father.
That's it.
You trust him. So you go wherever he leads you. But he don't even tell you till you get to where you're going that you got to be the sacrifice.
Help us. Help us.
Listen, come here, Joseph, what you got to say to the people. The Bible says Joseph has a dream. And in the midst of this dream, God shows him the ending of the dream. But he does not show him the in-between of the dream. Do you know when God has predestined you for a purpose and he has a call on your life? When you begin to trust him, he may show you the ending, but he ain't going to show you what it takes to get to where you're going. Come on here. You may not understand what it is that you're asking for. Be careful when you say, God, I want to be anointed. I want to be an intercessor. I want to be this. I want to be that. Because you don't know what the ending is going to entail. You don't know the sacrifice that's required. You may see the oil on her life, but you don't know the sacrifice that it takes in ministry.
That's it. Come on now.
Sometimes in ministry, you got to give up your children. Sometimes in ministry, you got to give up the person that you love the most, that you're in covenant with, just to be with God. Come on here. Sometimes in ministry, you have to sacrifice so much, and then when people see the glory and don't know the story, they have the nerve to judge you.
That's it. Come on.
Songwriter say, you don't know the cost of the oil in my alabaster box. You wasn't there when he saved me. You don't even understand what he did in my life. The Bible says, watch this, he gets there, and as he's there, he's beginning to prepare the altar.
Preach the text, Lord.
He preaches, he prepares the altar, and then he bounds his son up. He ties him down where he's not able to move. But this is the interesting part of the text. Nowhere do you see that Isaac is looking against the grain. I trust my daddy because my daddy trusts